Hello all in YouTube land. This is Gary of Gary's O-Gauge Trains. It's been a while since I've done a video and I figured it's time to do one. This train season has not gone according to plan. I have been not motivated to get down here to do anything. So things have lingered this winter. So I wanted to give an update on what's been going on, and first I'll video some of the additions to the layout and some of the upgrades that have been done since I last posted a video. First things first is some troop cars that came via Santa over Christmas. We've got the Pullman troop sleeper. The Army medical car. Now these are Weaver tooling that Atlas O bought, and they've done a good job keeping these going. Other cars that I've gotten is I've added to the military train. Here, let me so I don't interfere with that running engine. So, one addition, this was picked up at the Fall York, MTH, 50s vintage howitzers. Other items that have been done, let's see here, what else can we find? I've had Harry Heike weather a couple of my engines. Here's one of them. This used to be a main central Mikado. But Harry weathered it and re-lettered it for me Rutland. So I no longer have to bug Lionel to get me some Rutland engines. I just make my own. Harry also did a New Haven 10-wheeler for me. And if I can... also converted this New Haven 10-wheeler to Rutland. And I usually... my son or I usually latch this up with the Mikado, but for some odd reason it's in the siding. But great runner, great sounding engine, and now that it's fully weathered, it's a beautiful engine. Future project here in the front is an MTH F3 ABA. As you can see, it's slowly, as I get time, putting fixed couplers on it, fixed pilots, excuse me, KD couplers, new number boards, what have you. More than likely, I won't finish this. I will send it to Harry to have him finish it. More additions. Let's go to the future site of a roundhouse. Another engine. This is a special run Hudson from MTH, excuse me, Lionel. Yes, thank you, Evan. I had this one also lightly weathered by Harry. The headlight, as you can see, the smoke box door is missing. It came broken. You can see part of the hinge here is still here. Lionel sent me a new smoke box door, and the headlight is oversized for the Hudson. So I have bought a headlight, a brass headlight from Precision Scales, sent the door and the new headlight to Harry, and he's going to mount it for me, drill it out, do what needs to be done. More running. Yeah, excuse the lighting in this section of the basement. Okay, other projects that have been languishing, waiting for me to get my collective butt down here. I've got a third rail brass J3 Hudson that I purchased at auction. I gotta stop saying but anyways, it did not run well. One of the wheels was out of quarter. Under load it would jam up, so that had to be fixed. I've corrected the lighting, for the running gear lighting. It's gotten the super chuffer treatment, and as you can see, that's what a Hudson headlight should look like. And I've put the super chuffer in, improved the smoke unit. I just got to get my butt down here and put it together and do my final testing. Another project which I need to finish is this Lionel flat car with a Sherman tank. Getting converted to KD. I can tell you right now, do not purchase this for 90 bucks or more. This tank is a joke. This is the MTH tank, offered 5, 6, 10 years, I forget how long ago. And this is the Lionel version. You tell me which one's better detailed. This one's flimsy, bleh. MTH one comes with a ton of accessories you can put on. You can put the 50 cal on. The turret moves. The turret does not move on this guy. This thing is really cheap. Lionel should be ashamed of themselves. The charge, I think retail, this car goes for 120. Looks so much better with the MTH tank on it. The flat car is nice though, by the way. Nicely detailed underside. I'm putting styrene pads underneath because I'm converting to KD. The car is nice. The tank, not so nice. So I'll probably spray, get some of the plastic shine off of this, make it look a little bit better. But you tell me, what would you rather have? I wish MTH would make more of these, and they haven't lately. But yeah, it is what it is. This was an impulse buy at the Amherst Train Show in January, and the hobby store that was selling these, it was on sale, but still not worth the money after looking how cheap that is. So save yourself some money, don't buy. Okay, and last but not least, last week I was on vacation, driving from Florida to Nashville, stopped in Atlanta. Went to the Legacy Station, by the way, one of the better hobby stores I've been to. Great selection of product in-house. Super nice people. Oh, the train's going through. My son has been looking for this engine for a long time. It is a Lionel Main Central SW7 switcher. And I guess I might as well do a review since I'm here. So Evan's been wanting this engine. I found it at Legacy Station. I said to my wife, hey, Evan's been looking for this. His birthday's a month away. If I'll cover half of it and for his birthday, and he can cover the other half. And lo and behold, my wife agreed. I couldn't believe it. So anyways, get the engine home, run it. It ran terribly. It made whiny, screechy noises. It slowed down on curves. It even stopped, and you would get the driver board fault with the cab light flashing. I said, "Oh, great! Another QC issue from Lionel." So I do a little research, get on all the forums, ask some questions. This release was from 2018. Turns out the grease that the importer used, the manufacturer used for Lionel, was total crap. It's brown, it's gunky, it's thick, and it really impedes the performance of the engine. So under all the advice and all the threads that I read and all the forums, I took the two trucks apart, got to the worm gear. See, there's one horizontal motor here, two connecting shafts to each truck, worm gear that runs all the wheels. So removed the trucks, cleaned all the gunky, brown, crappy grease out of it. once I got it clean, I use Labelle's 106 with Teflon grease. Liberally applied it. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. Anyways, installed the grease, installed the engine. Evan ran it this morning. Runs like a top. So if anybody, don't be hesitant to pick up this engine. This engine, after you get that brown grease out, runs beautiful. So we'll let the coal train drag pass, and I'll have Evan start her up. One thing I will mention, this gearing is super low. This is a switcher. It's meant for switching in a yard. This thing crawls beautifully. It is slower than a turtle. And I love how slow this goes. One thing I will be doing is, one thing I do like, it's got fixed pilots. There is mounts with spacers that Lionel provides and screws to remove the knuckle couplers, the oversized lobster claws, and put KDs. I will be doing that, both sides. But all right, Evan, go ahead and power her up. How about a little crew talk?
Tower, hoses are coupled. Are we clear to pull? Over. Acknowledged. The lead is yours. Over.
Okay, back her up.
This is the tower. The lead is all clear. Over. Roger. Cleared onto the lead. Out.
So as you can see, everybody, the slow speed operation of this engine is incredible. Perfect for yard. You can't lash it up with big engines, but if you buy multiple NW2s or SW7s, you can. Full legacy, Bluetooth. Well worth the engine. Well worth the money if you can get it for 400 bucks. Smooth as silk now that I've got the gunky grease out of it. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well that's my March update for the layout. Be safe, everybody. Now that everybody's cooped up at home for at least a couple weeks. Oh, look, visitor. Meow. Yeah. Maybe I can get myself down here and get some of these projects done. Anyways, enjoy the video. Questions, comments, leave them below.